Terms keep popping up, like sustainable master plan, beautification, rejuvenation, and renovation whenever GCTV goes out to find community coverage stories. So many people who work for the town are involved, and it looks like progress. Though, I wonder what the planned downtown business district beautification will really mean to the average citizen of Greenfield, and why this is so important. To get a better understanding, I spoke with folks at the Greenfield Business Association, the town planning office, even the mayor. The short of it is that if Greenfield is going to survive and prosper, it needs to attract high-tech manufacturing to create good jobs, as well as an attractive, clean, and functional downtown to provide those workers with services, entertainment, and shopping. And more customers creates a lot more jobs in retail.
So it's really the industrial development that brings in people that have to work here, okay, on the higher paying jobs, that spins off additional commercial development. It doesn't work in reverse, unfortunately. So that's a key to the master planning process, and we've had those conversations with the Economic Development Committee of the Master Plan group that, you really should look at how can we develop infrastructure, garden industrial parks that are fully served by good utilities, have adequate telecommunications bases to attract those kinds of businesses. Mm-hmm. So expansion and attraction of industrial development, modern, is key.
I think anytime you give the public an opportunity to enjoy the natural beauty of any area, it's going to attract people if you provide the right amenities. The Mead Street bike path will be an opportunity to bring folks directly near the river so they can experience it. We are working to actually have a canoe access point somewhere on the Green River. We think it's going to be near the swim area, bike path crossing right there where it crosses the Green River right there, actually. There'll be an opportunity for that. But in general, I think for the workers that come to Greenfield as the main employment center in Franklin County, it's just going to be an extra amenity and improvement, a better quality of life for those folks. They can take their lunch, go down there, enjoy it. We plan to have interpretive signage along that to describe the industrial heritage of Greenfield as well. So it's going to be, a meshing of historical aspects of the community as well as the natural aspects. So people will learn about Greenfield, its heritage, and also enjoy the scenic beauty, and it's always a benefit. It's going to bring people down to downtown, I believe.
Mayor Martin has a vision for Greenfield's future that is in part based on his experience growing up here at a time when Greenfield truly was the crossroads of Franklin County.
I remember years ago in the 50s and 60s where it used to be bumper to bumper on Main Street. It actually is still bumper to bumper today, but people used to pull off and pull into the parking space and put some money in the meter and sit down and watch people walk by. And the sidewalks were elbow to elbow. We now have another beautification project brought on by a couple of volunteers and a new group that wants to do something with the benches around the trees. We've discovered that the tree grates are not conducive to good tree growth. They prevent and stunt growth, and they also cause create some toxic water issues within the tree base itself. So we're taking the grates out. We're trying out something new here with the kind of like a three-sided bench. It's not very expensive, but it takes volunteers, and the volunteers are doing this. We're going to try that out with about 15 benches or so and see how people like it. We want to make sure that it's not going to create a problem when we have to do snow removal, which is also very important in the wintertime, so that we maintain open sidewalks and access to stores from the parking space. So we'll try it out. We're willing to try things out. We want to make the destination, the experience of downtown Greenfield, a pleasant one.
There's also Greenfield Dollars, a new way to keep the wealth local. Many business owners give their employees these as gifts or bonuses, content in the knowledge that these outgoing funds will be kept in Greenfield. It's kind of like giving a gift to the town of Greenfield.
Greenfield Dollars is a program to encourage people to spend their money in Greenfield. And what we do is participating Greenfield Business Association members can accept Greenfield Dollars at their restaurants and their stores. And we sell them at the chamber. They come in two denominations. They come in $10 and $25 denominations. You come to the chamber and you buy them, and then you can spend them at any of these restaurants and stores, and it means that your money is staying in Greenfield. A lot of the dollars that we sell are gifts. People get them and give them as gifts knowing that the money will stay here in town. It's just about feeling good about your town. You know, it's to show that you are committed to keeping the money here in town, going to businesses that pay tax here in town, people that pay salaries here in town, and it's a way of participating in the local economy even if you don't own a business yourself.
Susan Wargaftik is a Greenfield resident who cares a lot about the town she lives in and is part of a group that's going to give everyone in Greenfield a chance to voice or write their vision.
We're talking about making a whole plan for the town of Greenfield. And to do that really well, we should do it with what people want. If we just put what a few people in a room think that we want, then we haven't performed anything that's a real service to the community. We've just, made some tweaks here and there. So the idea is to learn about what people really want. So what we're going to do at the sidewalk sale is ask folks to answer two questions. One is, what do you like about Greenfield? And the other one, and probably the more important one, is what are the things that Greenfield could change that would make your life better?
After listening to all these town officials and concerned citizens, I think I have a pretty good understanding of what the town is trying to do to revitalize itself. And as Susan mentioned at the end of July, during the sidewalk sale, you'll be able to express your opinion and what you'd like to see the future of Greenfield look like. To be honest, I wanted this to be a much longer story, and I will interview more people and get more film footage so that you can see and hear more about this redevelopment. And if you find this as interesting as I do, you'll definitely want to check back to GCTV.org for more continuing community coverage.